How
Good
do you
deal.
do your storyboards? Because you have to be a creative type of
Sure.
person to do that. And I've tried many a times and I come up with, how do you do it?
Right. So I've gotten lucky. And I say lucky, I've always been kind of a person without my own niche, so to speak. I've always been too creative or outside the box to stick with what I think is you call the left brain people, the spreadsheet dot dot dot. And then I've been too nerdy and not creative enough for the artistic folks. So I've kind of been this mushy middle. So that's why it makes it helpful when I can actually work with insurance and financial and other people who can nerd out on some of this stuff. But uh, I mean, it's as simple as saying that little 6 question form. Once I came across it of trying to figure out, who you target, what their point is, who you are, why you're different, and then creating the result. That's it. I've gotten to where I have learned to take that and create a 250 word script. And you guys take notes here, because if you ever decide to make your own video, this is helpful. 250 words is about 90 seconds. 90 seconds is our cutoff point. Anything less than a minute makes it difficult to get your message across. Anything longer than 2.5 minutes better be Oscar nominated worthy to hold our attention, because we literally are like toddlers. As soon as a shiny object crosses our path, we're gone to the next thing. So people, when they see that it's 2.5 minutes, they won't even watch it. They won't commit to it. So 90 seconds is perfect. I'll write that script, send it to my client for review, tweaks, edits. But we've got their, like you've been saying, we've got their customer avatar, their pain point, and the specific thing that makes you different, and then the results. It makes it very simple. So I always follow. When you're talking about storyboard, you familiar? You watch Star Wars, right, Sarah?
My son's obsessed.
Awesome. So if you think about what I call the first Star Wars, it's actually number 4 now. We went back with my son and watched the first 3. Terrible, by the way, but either way, he doesn't know any better because he's 7. We watched him anyways. But thinking about Luke Skywalker has this problem. He wakes up, they've been attacked by the dark side. His life was fine until then, but now he has this problem. So he has to go get training. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Yoda, that's where you come in. You're not Luke Skywalker in this story. The customer has to be the center focus. So the storyboard is with the customer as the center focus. You come in as the helpful guide, the one that's going to train them on the force. And then in the end, what does your customer get? Well, they get a policy that's just right for them, that fits their needs, and they can sleep well at night, not have to worry about that. And of course, Luke, blows up the Death Star, and that's not enough. They need to make 5 more movies about it. So in your in your particular case, you can have follow-alongs or sequels in your own video project. So to answer your question, how do I storyboard it? I always think about it that way, and I write the script that way. And once the customer approves it, get a professional voiceover artist to make it. And I don't send my clients storyboard slides. I'll create the video from beginning to end. And I rarely, if ever, once I send it back for review, tweaks, edits, nobody's ever said, I hate this, we don't like it, skip it. They love every bit of it with a few minor tweaks and edits, but it just tells that story in that exact same format. And stories, folks, I can, that can be a whole separate podcast for you. Stories sell better than facts all day long. It's been proven over and over.